At the same time, all major Christian denominations sent people to China. By 1894, 1,324 missionaries had gone to China. Especially noteworthy, in 1885, 7 students from Cambridge University and the Royal Military Academy came to China, often referred to as the Cambridge 7. They went deep into places such as Shanxi, Sichuan, Gansu, and Tibet to improve education and spread the gospel, dedicating their youth to China. By the early 20th century, missionaries had traversed every province in China. They brought not only the gospel to all the places they went, but also music, culture, education, healthcare, charity, and more. Although the missionaries did indeed come to China with love, they also did have to enter by means of force, coming in through the openings that had been created by war and international conflicts. The misunderstandings brought about by suspicion, hostility, and cultural differences eventually caused the Chinese to slowly turn their anger toward the missionaries. Anti-Christian activities began occurring frequently across China in what were called missionary incidents, eventually culminating in the Boxer Rebellion that shocked the world. In the summer of 1900, with the slogan of "Support the Qing, Destroy the Foreigners," from Shandong and Shanxi to Hunan and Zhujiang, the Boxers massacred 241 Western missionaries and over 30,000 Chinese Christians. Nearly 10,000 residential homes were burnt in Beijing. The Japanese and German ambassadors were assassinated. On June 20th, the Empress Dowager Qi Shi ordered for the attack on embassies in the legation quarter. On the 21st, Qi Shi declared war against all foreign powers. Japan, the British Empire, the United States, France, Russia, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy formed the 8-Nation Alliance, and with a combined force of around 60,000 soldiers, captured Tianjin and occupied Beijing. The Qing government was forced to sign the humiliating Boxer Protocol. At this brutal time, the Western missionaries behaved starkly different from their governments. They were loyal to the one who had called them to China, the Lord Jesus Christ. They did not hate, did not resist, and did not even complain. Reverend Karl Lundberg, who was martyred in Inner Mongolia, wrote in one of his last letters, "We do not want to die with weapons in our hands. If God permits, they may take our lives." Reverend Horace Pitkin, a Yale graduate who was martyred in Baoding, Hebei, wrote a letter to his wife, which he buried beneath the church. Tell the mother of little Horace to tell Horace that his father's last wish was that when he is 25 years of age, he should come to China as a missionary. Before she was martyred, the 28-year-old Annie Eldred wrote in a letter to her family, "I do love the people so, and want to stay with them. But I will leave it all to God, and gladly say, 'Thy will be done.'" During the missionary incidents, 13 missionaries and 5 children from Oberlin College were martyred in Shanxi. One of them, Elizabeth Atwater, wrote a letter of farewell to her family. "I do not regret coming to China, but I am sorry I have done so little. I send my love to you all, the dear friends who remember me." During the Boxer Rebellion, 58 missionaries and 21 children from the China Inland Mission were martyred. Hudson Taylor was in Switzerland recovering from illness, and upon hearing this news, he was stricken with grief and almost inconsolable. He wrote, "I cannot read, I cannot think, I cannot even pray, but I can trust." According to the terms set forth in the Boxer Protocol, the Qing government was to provide large sums of money as compensation. Taylor, on behalf of the China Inland Mission, renounced any claims to compensation.
Under the treaty arrangements with the Qing Empress Cixi, many countries claimed money. Hudson Taylor said, "No, we are here for Christ. We know the risk. We knew when we came out to China there was a possibility of this happening. We do not want to claim 1 cent from the Chinese government." So no money was given to the CIM at all after the Boxer uprising. And I think God honoured that, because it drew a line between the Western imperialist powers and the cause of the gospel, which otherwise would have been blurred.
This statement shocked the world and brought forth an even stronger wave of missions. 7 years after the Boxer Rebellion, the number of missionaries in China had increased to 3,833 people.